What is poppin', fam? Hispanic here, and this is ICBA Week 1 against Deebs and his Calgary Flame Wheels, the runner-up from Season 1 of the ICBA. And we played him last year, and we got absolutely destroyed. He 6-0'd us with Ash Ninja, like a bunch of other people in the league, after we picked that beast up. But no shot to Deebs, though. He's a great battler. He had a tremendous comeback last season after starting 0-5, ended up finishing 5-5, making finals, but unfortunately losing to Merck and the Burger Kingler. But still, fantastic job by him to make it to finals after being down 0-5. And we are playing him week 1 of season 2 of the ICBA. We are now the Reno Acerola, by the way. I know I apologize for rushing everything. I've been sick. I've been sick this whole week, and I just really want to get this video up. I've been sick this whole week with a sore throat and coughing and stuff. So if I cough during the vid, I'm sorry about that. I've just been sick ever since I came back from vacation. I've been sick. I'm feeling better now though, so hopefully I'm on the mend. But when I got back from vacation, oh my god, it was bad. When I played this game, it was bad too. But I had to get this game in. So yeah, some of the plays, I don't even think I played that bad against Deebs. Is a phenomenal battler. So his channel and stuff will be in the description below, along with all the other ICBA coaches. So definitely check everyone out. And Deeb's actually getting married this weekend, so congratulations to him. Yeah, he's getting married this weekend, so congratulations to Deebs on that. And yeah, so let's just get right into the teams here. Deebs has an insane team matchup on me. That's another reason why. This game was kind of a wrap from the start. There's Mega Absol. I just saw Mega Absol Lando T on that team, and I just thought I can't win this, or it's gonna be hard to win because Mega Absol just shits on my entire draft. There's really nothing there's really no straight counter that thing on my team. It's weight. It has great speed. It outspeeds my fastest mon. I think it outspeeds my fastest mon. I don't have any mon faster than it. All my walls are. It has moves to hit all my defensive mons. Like it gets T-Ball for Mantine and Dark Span and Superpower for Kang, and Dark moves for Musharna. So it could definitely hit my wall. Sucker Punch just sucks because if I can't because he has Sucker Punch. I can't sweep him with Mimikyu potentially because he could. Ah, shit. Yeah, that's the cough I was talking about. Because he could just Sucker Punch my Mimikyu if my Disguise is down and just blow me away. It checks Hydreigon quite well if I try to go for a Dark move on his Reuniclus. See, Mega Absol was a problem. Lando T is also a problem. Is if it's like the Double Dance Lando T, I just get swept by it. There's really nothing I have for a Double Dance Lando T, especially if he packs the Z Fly as well. He also could have brought a Volcarona, which he didn't bring, thankfully. He did bring the Klefki, that is annoying. Snorlax could be an issue if it's Curselax, as is Reuniclus is always an issue. And yeah, what I brought Mantine because it's one of my defensive mons that it checks a lot of his team, especially the Spadef set. The Spadef set with Miracle, I think it lives a T-Ball for Mega Absol. I do have I had Wakanberry on this thing to live a T-Ball from Mega Absol or HP Electric from Volcarona or Keldeo and just blow him back with a Miracle. I had Sub Metagross, so just to play some mind games with Mega Absol. Like let's say he tries to go to Sucker Punch on my Metagross, I could just go for the sub, and then if he Sucker Punches the sub on the next turn, he just dies to whatever move I go for. I have SD Terrakion with Air Balloon. What I aimed to do with this thing was SD on Landorus and just threaten his team, because I do live a player off of Mega Absol. So this thing could put in work if I'm able to get the SD up on his Landorus. I have a fat, bulky Hydreigon here with Z Aquatail. This was meant for his Volcarona or his. This was meant as a way to surprise his Volcarona or his Landorus. Should they try to set up on Hydreigon? I am bulky too, so I could tank a U-turn or HP Ice from Landorus. And whatever. We have Scarflando I here with Punishment. It's a prep trick I had because his team relies a lot on setup. So if I have a Scarflando with If I have a Scarf Lando with Punishment, Punishment is a dark move that increases in power based on the stat boost your opponent has. It was meant to crush. It was meant to just nuke his Curslack, nuke a potential Curslax, nuke a potential Reuniclus, nuke a potential setup Landorus. And with the Scarf, I outspeed +1 Volcarona. I was kind of afraid of Volcarona, but he did end up bringing it, which, it's all right for me, I guess. I mean, I can see why he didn't bring it. I could have brought Arcanine. I didn't bring K9. I could have brought that, which definitely checks Volcarona. I could have brought. I did have Mantine. I did have Attack on Mantine Volcarona. I had Rock Slide, which 2 KOs. It actually 2 KOs. I ran Calcs too. Yes, that's a brief rundown of my team. That's his team. Let's see how this. Okay, now. Okay. We're still recording. Let's see how this battle. Are we recording? Okay, yeah, we're good. Let's see how this battle play. I'm just really paranoid about whether it's recording or not because I had a video cut out on me before. I mentioned this in my draft analysis vid, so I might start just checking repeatedly if I'm recording or not. We're still good though. So let's see how this battle actually played out. Keep in mind, I was still really freaking sick when I was playing this game. So he leads with Klefki as I lead with my Metagross. I switch out into my Landorus because I was predicting T-Wave there. I didn't want to sub because of Prankster, so I just went into Landorus because it threatened this thing. As he goes to Reflect, and that is a big problem because he doesn't even have to set up Light Screen because I'm pretty much an all physical team. My only special mon is the Mantine, and not even Mantine because it is mostly physical based. So he probably saw my team is all physical, and he's gonna use it. He's gonna use that to his advantage here. Well, maybe not, because at this point he doesn't know I have a fat physical Hydreigon. So yeah, that was something I maybe didn't see when I was prepping, because I prepped like just the day I landed back in Newark. I prepped. That was when I prepped, so I was jet lagged and all that shit. But I really rushed the team in order to get this game played. The things I do for Deebs. All right, so all right now. So back to the game. He does have a reflect, and and Lando comes in. He just goes into his Landorus. I EQ'd there. I really didn't see another play I had. I don't think I had knockoff on this thing because I had punishments, but I didn't want to reveal the punishment right away. Now Lando comes in, and I was thinking here he's going to reveal like HP Ice or Z Fly. So I just go into my Dragon, and he does reveal HP Ice. He does get a crit there, so I can't really gauge if he's a special set or not. He goes into his Lax as I reveal the Z Aqua Tail right away. I was thinking he would stay in. I was thinking he would stay in there and go for another HP Ice. But and now he didn't. He decided to just switch out in the Lax as I go for the as I waste my Z Aquatail there. That's fine though, because it does do his Aquatail with my spread should do like if he doesn't even if he intimidates me, I think it does like 45 max. So we are still doing decent damage. I taunt this thing so I can't get any games on me as he just goes for frustration. That's fine. Hydreigon eats that as I just roost up. And he goes for frustration again as, yeah, Hydreigon's just eating all these hits right now. As I roost up again, he goes for frustration again. It's only going to do like 29 to 33, somewhere around there. I decide to pull a switch into my Metagross as he just goes for frustration again. Oh, shit. Now he probably... now I think he's banded here, so I just go for the sub as he begins to start cursing up in my face. I just go for Mash, and for +1 that does a lot. I was hoping to get the boost, but I don't get it as he Earthquakes. And I wasn't ready to let Metagross go down here. I decided to switch back into my Dragon as he curses again. I have Dragon Tail on this Dragon, so that's the move I was going for here. I was hoping I live this frustration, and I do, and Dragon Tail does connect, and I get him out into his Absol. Here I just decided to sack Dragon because I was scouting for the play rough. I really had no switches to this thing. So as soon as Absol came in, I had a sack. He goes into Lando. I U-turn out into my Metagross. And here I decided to make a play. I was predicting him to go into Snorlax. I was predicting him to go into Snorlax there. Because the Ice Punch was obvious. The fact that I went to Metagross here, the Ice Punch was kind of obvious. I felt Metagross was my least expendable member at this point. Because he has a lot of stuff. If that's a Scarf KLDO, it checks it. Mega Absol checks it. I mean, the only thing Metagross is kind of good for is this Landorus. Is this Landorus, or even Klefki if he doesn't have T-Wave, or even Lax. But Lax, I still have Terrakion. I still have, but for I still have Terrakion. I still have Lando that could deal with his Reuniclus, and his Lando and his own Lando if it's set up. Keys, I could deal. Keys is set up fodder for Mimikyu. So I felt like either this or Mantine was, and Mantine I kind of still needed for the Keldeo. So I felt Metagross here was my least expendable member. Was my most expendable member. So that's why I decided to. I tried to make a play there predicting the Lax though. It didn't pan out because he decides to stay in. I do get a crit with the mash, and now I get the raise when he kills me with Earth Power. So he is revealed now to be a special Landorus, which is some I did not expect that. I thought he was gonna bring like Double Dance. So now I decided to reveal my tech. I SD on this Landorus with my Terrakion as he decides to pull switch into his Klefki. He sets up the Reflect. I go for the close combat, and yeah, I realized that did a little less than I expected, even with the Reflect up. And I go for close combat there. It only does 15% at that Landorus. And I was like, what the hell? Because actually, he was sacking the Landorus there because I calced with the Reflect Up and Intimidate. So that makes it neutral, I think. Yeah, with the Reflect Up and Intimidate. And Intimidated makes it neutral. Yeah, because I was at +2. Yeah, it's neutral. Because Reflect is 1 times and Intimidate lowers it by 1 stage. So now I'm only at 1 times. Yeah. So that makes it neutral. I was calcing it should have killed from that range if he was offensive Landorus. So I was thinking at this point he's either a bulky Landorus or yeah, he was either bulky Landorus or something, but because my calc said it should have done like 33 min, even at neutral, the close combat, and that did 15. So I was thinking maybe bulky Landorus, and even bulky Landorus, it doesn't do 15. 15 is not even max with neutral. So then I looked at my Terrakion stats, and I forgot to put EVs on it. That's what I get for rushing the prep. I should have checked my team over, and my Terrakion didn't have EVs on it, and that could have potentially cost me a diff point because the Lando should have died, and Klefki should have taken more damage. I'm not sure if that mattered in the outcome of the game or not, but that was definitely big that my Terrakion didn't have EVs on it. I was kicking myself in the ass afterwards because Lando should have died. Lando should have died here. That would have been a threat eliminated. He goes to Reuniclus. I just see this is a useless Terrakion now. So I do switch it out here though into my Lando to try to prevent him from calm minding up. He doesn't know at this point I have the punishment. I decide to U-turn out into my Mantine. Because I feel if he's going to calm mind up, he's going to do it now. I want to try to get him to calm mind up, and then I switch into my. And then on one of the calm minds, I want to switch into my Landorus and hit him with the punishment. So the Reflect is now gone. Okay, he's going to keep setting up. I want to try to either get him to hit me, and then I get him into Miracle, or yeah, here I go into my Lando. I'm going to try to reveal the punishment, and he's Cobra Berry. God damn it. The tech did not work. I was mad when the tech didn't work. So now I just go. So now I'm trying to make a last ditch effort here. At this point, I've realized I've lost the game. Unless Mimikyu could pull a big sweep out of his ass. Now you see that Klefki probably dies if my Terrakion has the EVs on it, meaning I didn't have to worry about Reflect. But then again, yeah, he would have played it differently though if he had the. Then again, though, yeah, he probably would have played differently if he had the Klefki dead. That's going to be the game, though. Deeb's going to pick up a 4-0 win here, as my red card on Mimikyu is going to allow him to go right into his Absol. I feel like the no EVs on Terrakion really screwed me over big time, because Lando would have died, and Mimikyu would have been at a higher stage of attack. Would have been at 4 times instead of 3. And Klefki also would have died before he got the Reflect up. Because my Shadow Sting revealed that I did out priority him. And yeah. So GG Deebs, congratulations on getting married, man. And hopefully we could pick up a win week 2 against Equa. That game should be on DS. We were playing on SD for the lack of time. This is a DS league. So Hispanic out. I'll see you all next time. Peace.